Okay guys, here's where we're going today. I'll zoom in on that a little bit. As you can see, there's a lot of lakes in there. There's a lot of ground. We're starting right down here. We follow the trail up and along. And right where it changes color, it goes into a wilderness area. Okay, and right there is the 16-mile mark. We won't go all the way up there today. I've done it before. I don't have the time. It's one of those things you got to start at like 7 o'clock in the morning. You don't get out until 9 o'clock at night. But it's a long, fun ride. The other way we could go is back up this way, and that ties you into the wilderness in about 3.5 miles. But again, that's a long, steep climb. It's fantastic skiing out, and that's how I normally come back out when I go in the long way. But anyway, I'm going to shut this off and we'll get rolling, and I'll come back to you when we get back up there a little ways. Okay guys, we're about a half a mile in. That is the creek that the area got its name for. That's the Rattlesnake Creek. Spin around, we got a nice open meadow. A lot of deer and elk like to hang out here. There's none here right now. It's probably too late in the day. The other trail goes along that hill right there in front of us, down along the bottom, and then right behind it, it wraps up and starts making a steep climb up. That's why I like coming out it. It's got a pretty good fun run downhill. But yeah, as you can see, there's nothing around here but trees and mountains. It's a great spot to come skiing, guys. I'm going to go ahead and head up the trail a little more and I'll get back with you. Okay guys, we're up about the 2 mile right now. As you can see, looks a lot different than it did down at the bottom. I'm going to keep climbing up, but I thought this would be a good spot to stop and show you guys what I'm in right now. And yeah, got a light snowfall. It's about 31 degrees, maybe a little cooler. Pretty pleasant day out here. I'm actually getting a sweat going, if you can believe that, but it's a pretty good climb in. Looking at the altimeter, I've probably come up about 1,500 feet in 2 miles, so yeah, it's quite a bit of work coming in here. But it's worth it going out. It makes it nice and easy. I know I say a lot. It's a bad habit I'm trying to get out of. If you look up over here, you can see some kind of brown evergreen trees right up there. That's western larch. They'll green up in the spring, but they lose their needles in the fall. That's one of the few pine trees and evergreens that do that. But anyway, I'm going to get going again, and I'll talk to you guys again a little later down the trail. Okay guys, here's the 4 mile shit house. They call it that because it's exactly 4 miles up the trail. 2 more miles in and these things stop. They've got one at the 6 mile as well. But after that they all stop. Then it becomes what they call a primitive trail for another 10 miles, and then you got a wilderness trail. But yeah, as you can see, it's still snowing lightly. I just came down a pretty good pitch. It's up the road behind me. Let me back up a little bit and we'll see if you guys can see it. But yeah, just back up in there. You can see where it kind of starts to go uphill right there. I glided all the way down to here, so it was a pretty good downhill pitch. We're gonna go up that way probably for another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna turn around and head home so that I can get dinner. Let me see, what time is it right now? It's 5 minutes after 2, so yeah, I'm gonna be heading home here shortly. So I will catch you guys later and get all this put together once I get back home. Ciao. Okay guys, I have reached the 6 mile mark. If you'll notice, the trail here has become a single track, whereas back there it's a double track. This is where it comes into primitive trail. From here on out it's just kind of you go and go and go. You got 10 miles from here into the wilderness, or right up there on top of that ridge it starts wilderness on both sides. So yeah, it's a pretty cool trip. It has taken me about an hour to get in 6 miles on skis. It'll probably take me 35-40 minutes to get out. It's currently 2:15. And again, it's still snowing. We got a light snowfall. Pretty cool area. That creek that we first saw is right down there. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background. Yeah, it's just down the slope down there a little ways. Actually, you can see those brown little branches off in the distance. That's northern maple. It's kind of a shrub that grows up 15-20 feet. The elk, bear, and moose absolutely love it. They'll spend hours eating that. I'm sure if I wandered down in there, we'd probably kick up something. But I'd have to kick off my skis to do that, and I really don't want to. Maybe next time I come up. Bad news is I don't know if I'll be able to go skiing in the next few days. It's supposed to start raining tomorrow, if you can believe that shit. 37 degrees and they're saying rain. I hope not. I hope it's snow. Too early for winter to end yet. Too early for it to start fucking raining. But if it does rain, I'll be heading up into the real high country this weekend. I'm looking at Lolo Peak probably. Get up around 8,000-9,000 feet, and there won't be any rain up there. It'd be phenomenal fucking skiing. But anyway, guys, this is my turnaround point. I'm going to turn around and head back down to the truck and drive home and splice all this together for everybody, and I'll go ahead and post it again and pass it around. But yeah, this is also an area where we can hunt. October, November, before the snow starts flying, this place is usually loaded with deer, elk, bear, moose, mountain lion. On some slopes you'll see bighorn sheep, and there's even been known to be mountain goats up in here, especially if you can look off in the distance. Let me see if I can zoom in on it over there. Kind of behind the trees there, you'll see that kind of rocky, craggy piece. Yeah, the mountain goats kind of love that crap. But anyway, I'll see you guys in a few, and yeah, next time we'll go even somewhere better, and I'll catch you later. Okay guys, remember when I said it was all uphill on the way in? Well, here, going out, it's pretty much all downhill. So see, I can just climb up the few little hills that are there and glide along, kind of like we're doing now. And then we get to a flat and we kick a little bit. Coming in, I can't do this because I've got to use my poles a lot.